They say true love never dies. I never really believed that until I met someone who felt so familiar. It broke me open. We had never met in this life, but I knew him. I remembered his eyes, his voice, even how it felt to lose him. And when I told him what I saw in my dreams, he remembered too. This is the story of how I found someone I lost lifetimes ago. It started with dreams, vivid ones. Always the same man. We were in another time, maybe the 1940s. He wore a soldier's uniform. I wore a red dress. We met in a train station, and he gave me a locket. In every dream, he was leaving, and I was crying. I could feel the ache of goodbye, like my heart was being torn apart. Sometimes I would wake up in tears. It felt more real than anything in my waking life. For years I had those dreams. I even started writing them down, convinced they were trying to tell me something. There was a name I kept hearing, James, and a date, 1944. I thought maybe I was just imaginative, or maybe I had watched too many romantic movies. But every time I heard vintage music, I would cry. I couldn't explain it. It felt like someone was missing. Someone I had known, someone I had lost. Then one day, I met him in the most ordinary place, a bookstore cafe. He sat next to me, and when I looked up, I froze. My heart started racing, not from attraction, from memory. It was him. He had the same eyes, that same calm presence, and when he spoke, chills ran down my spine. It was the same voice from the dream. He introduced himself. His name was James. We talked for hours, and it felt like we were catching up, not meeting for the first time. I told him about my dreams, nervous, vulnerable, certain he'd think I was insane. He was quiet. Then he said, "I've been dreaming of you too." He described the same train station, the same red dress. He even described the locket. We sat there in silence, both of us shaking. Neither of us could explain it, but both of us knew. Since then, we've built a new life together, but there's always this quiet knowing between us. We didn't fall in love. We remembered it. Sometimes he still calls me Red, just like he did in the dreams. And when I asked his grandmother about his grandfather, she showed me a photo from 1944. He looked just like James, and the woman standing next to him, she looked exactly like me. Some love stories don't begin in this lifetime. They begin long before and echo into the now. If you've ever met someone and felt like you already loved them, maybe you did. Maybe your soul remembers. This is when I found you again. Subscribe for more stories like this. And if you have your own story to share, I'm listening.